Alright, what's going on? It's Jay Freeze.
It's that boy Trey. It's the Unforgiven podcast. It's episode 27. Yeah, 27 this time.
Yep.
But we got a guest today. Go introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? It's the real BlessWatson.
That's it?
You know.
Yeah. All right,
What's good?
Alright, bet. So tell us where you from. What was it like growing up?
North Philly. What it's like growing up? Always in school. Stayed out in the streets usually. Drug dealers on the corner. Niggas getting shot. Basically, you know where everybody live in the hood.
Typical hood shit. Like,
Yeah. Alright, well, somehow you come up with the name. I mean, I'm pretty much, I know, but tell them.
I mean, I usually, like, I was in church, so usually people always call me blessed. You know, like, you a blessing, you talented, you this, you that. So, I mean, after that, I just, you know, cut blessed and just BLESS.
Oh, wow.
And my last name is Watson, so I just legally, you know what I'm saying? They can't take that from me.
Yeah, I feel you. So, how you get started in music?
This nigga right here. Yo, that was crazy. We used to like rap in the bathroom and everything. And oh man, it was Joe and his cousin Dan, and like after them, like you know, just started rapping to my peers. Like it was like bad. Like I used to be terrible, like terrible. I said like one line, make it pour like honey. It was terrible. Then I mean, after that, I just started grinding. You know, getting more performances going out. I mean, people like would see the talent. Like I used to sing, and like I still do. I'm working on a lot, and then I just got better than my peers. You know, and just started performing, going out to different places, and just showing up, like and making a name for myself. Because when I go somewhere, people know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. That's dope.
Alright, well, who are your top influences and why?
Chris Brown is one of my top influences. Chris Brown is one of my top influences. Whoa, he's my idol.
Alright, why?
I mean, I always would watch him and stuff like as a child, you know, watching the videos, trying to sing just like him, trying to dance, you know, and like copy that style, copy that swag, you know what I mean? Just understanding like what it is to be an artist. Like how can I be multi-talented in this industry and still, you know, and still stay who I am, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really figured that out until I turned like 16, 17 and really grew, and like what I accomplished from then on was like, you know, amazing to me. And like seeing my influences, and like other than like Nipsey Hussle, like when he died, like I understand like what his impact was. You know, that really hit home for me too. Like I never knew that like one of his songs is called Killer. And it's featuring Drake. But I thought it was Drake's song. But no, it's Nipsey Hussle. And like I remember just saying all the lyrics like, yo, and then looking back on it now, like that was Nipsey's song. That's crazy. He was as much influence in my life.
It's crazy. For real. So if you could collab with anybody dead or alive, who would it be?
I was looking at Nipsey. Chris Brown is my top. Eric Bellinger is my second top.
Okay.
Eric Bellinger.
He underrated. I like him.
He write for everybody you would think of. It's crazy, man.
He seemed like take off. Like I don't. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he should be like where. I ain't gonna say with Chris Brown. He should be one of the top R&B niggas. You know what I mean? He ain't take off like how
he should be the same. He should be the same level as Chris Brown, or even higher, because he the main person that's doing everything in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Like he writing, he got all his copyrights and stuff, and then he just released another song called The Rebirth 2. And it featured a song with Nipsey Hussle. It was called That's Why, and that was like one of the best songs I ever heard. And then like it was a visual to it, but it was a VR experience. It was beautiful.
That's dope.
Beautiful.
Alright. Well, tell us your current goals in the music industry, like.
My current goals. I mean, I'm working on an EP now, called Elevated Music. It's got 8 tracks. And I'm just trying to either not get signed, get signed a deal. No 360s. I don't do those. But distribution, you know, and just capitalize off my music that I own and I copyright. You know.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
on stage, you know, performing, traveling live, you know, doing different cities, states. I wanna go back over to Europe and travel and do an international tour if I can, you know, and work at what I have and do another album and maybe, you know, release my first album under a label.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel that. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Thank you.
Plans.
All right. Well, if you could describe your sound in one word, what would it be?
Intricate.
Okay.
Different.
What makes you say that?
Yeah.
I say intricate and different because I'm not under the norm of everybody else. Like, I'm with the education, like, you know, learning what you
knowledge.
Yeah, learning about like the streets, learning about like the education system, like mixing them together. Because at the end of the day, if you a street nigga, you should understand your education. Understand how to break down what you want. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do. At the end of the day, it has to be an end game. It can't be, you know, you just gonna stay in this. Like, it has to be an out plan.
Yeah, I feel you. Definitely.
All right, I respect that. Well, give me your social media, like give them or your email, anyone to contact you, booking.
You can follow me at the real BlessWatson, TheRealBlessWatson. You can also follow me on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, and iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Find it.
All them platforms.
Yeah, all them platforms. We got definitely.
All right, let's get into the topics, man. Let's get into the topics. You know what I mean? Like, look. Earlier in the week, like Drake and Future was teasing "What Time Be Alive" too. Me personally, nah, I don't
think it'll be
care
dope.
for it.
I think it'll be dope.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be crazy.
It's just,
I don't see the point of them making another tape. Like,
just the summertime, like they did last time. You know what I'm saying? Just like on some, play, you know, make more bread and you know have more songs to perform and. You know what I'm saying? Get the summer lit, like, you know what I'm saying? It definitely ain't gonna be no classic. Like
I think Drake need to make a tape with somebody else. Somebody that's gonna challenge him. Future Jones on microwave John.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Drake and Chris Brown would be a good tape.
Yeah, I think
didn't Chris Brown do a tape with Tiger one time?
Yeah, that shit was classic.
I don't know. Like, I mean, Chris Brown, any tape like with somebody, I feel like he should do tapes with like bigger artists like Drake, Wayne. Let's say like give a girl. Ella May.
Oh yeah, Ella May. Yeah, that'd be tough.
Her.
Ella May and Drake.
No, Ella May and Chris Brown. Drake should make one with Summer Walker. A whole tape with Summer Walker. That'd be dope.
That'd be tough. That'd be tough. Cause they on some R&B shit.
But have you seen her like do an interview?
No, she weird. She anti-social.
She dry.
Yeah, she ain't no personality.
But I like it.
That shit corny.
I like it.
You got no personality.
I'll stop the interview like yo.
Yeah, right from the rip. I don't.
But she give you the real her like 100%.
But that's corny.
Give her more personality.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they want to know you.
But if she being dry as her, like.
She shouldn't go on no interview.
Yo, look,
she knows she's dry.
Listen, I'm saying like you out market yourself, like you selling yourself though. As much as music only wanting to go, but so far people, especially this era, social media and all that, niggas want your lifestyle. They want to know like
they want to know your dating.
Yeah, they want to know what you doing. You ain't excited, niggas ain't buying your records.
One word answer.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna look pretty and I'm just be like, but that shit ain't gonna fly.
But what I'm saying is like she. It's just 100%. I don't know. Like I like the interview because it just showed you like she more about the music than her personality. You know what I'm saying? Like the music represents.
But that's
her.
the point of an interview, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's one thing. Like you go in the booth and let that shit out. But if you're doing an interview, you know they're gonna ask you questions that
fans gonna want to know. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
And it requires longer answers than just yes, no.
They want to know what's your type. They want to know who you. They want to know. They want to know dumb shit. They want to know you, dog. Because like back in the day, it was more mysterious. Like you, like now they got social media. It's like they follow you for a reason.
They want to know what you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
All that shit. They want to know when you took the shit. You know what I mean?
I can't be on that.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying.
But that's why you see all these videos and lives of these rappers doing dumbass shit.
Right.
Cause they, you know what I'm saying, they doing shit for the fans. That's just all publicity. That's all it is.
To get their name out there.
Yeah. So
listen, I be watching some artists. They be putting like tats on their face. I be like, why y'all disgrace your face like that, man?
No, yeah.
Why y'all do that? For the clout, for the attention, like your image, bro.
Like, I got tats, but I ain't getting tats
like
on my face.
never.
That's tough.
I would never get tats on my face, bro.
Yeah,
that's too much.
That's dumb.
Uzi said the reason he put tats on his face because it motivated him to go hard.
But
Because he realized that if you wear tats, it's a risk saying that I'm not gonna. You can't get a job done, so he said, "Well, now I got this, then I have no choice but to go super hard." That was his excuse.
I don't want to hear that. That's like back in the day when it was rock and roll. They would smoke crack and do drugs just to say like for their image. That's corny.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's corny. You ain't leading the generation like that. You just disgracing your face. Like that's corny. You just drawing attention to yourself just because you got a tat on your face, my bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Well, did you hear what Tory Lanez International Fargo? Some little EP came out with him.
That's the only time I ain't hear that.
That's what he doing on tour, right?
Yeah, he was on tour with Drake. I ain't like that joint.
It was ass.
It wasn't ass. It just wasn't. It's just irrelevant. Like that Caribbean wave. That's not really in right now, in my opinion. Like it just sounded like a leftover from Views or something. Like it was like Caribbean. It was all. I didn't like not one. Nothing stood out to me. It was kind of
like the Chink tape.
No. Them Jones hot. You talking about the joint he be remixing shit and all that?
Yeah.
Oh no. Them Jones fire. I'm talking about this joint though. This joint was kind of like okay, I get it. He was international.
It was After Love Me. Like the other joint, Love Me.
Oh yeah. It was
right after that.
Right after that, he put on SoundCloud.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, well, next with that, then I ain't heard that. Fuck that. Then that's irrelevant. You heard about Lil Nas X?
Yeah.
The country joint.
Yo, that joint's fire.
You that joint is fire.
That joint hot. I was like, when he put Billy Ray Cyrus on there, I'm like, yo.
And you know them higher ups was mad as shit, cause they the ones that took the song off the Billboard, the country
right. When he got Billy Ray Cyrus, he got a mogul. Basically, Billy Ray Cyrus is a mogul.
Yeah.
Like you got a mogul on your song.
Yeah.
That formed a whole nother pop star.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dog.
That's crazy.
That nigga.
That's
epic. Like
and his daughter is on the same like level as him.
Yeah.
And that's just crazy, man.
Yeah, dog. That's
he props up to him. He did it.
He did. Gonna be a one hit though.
That's what I'm saying.